How long have you attended Stratford?
So I got here in the 5th grade when we moved from Mobile, Alabama, and it was a big change, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the clubs and extracurriculars that you have participated in?
Well, I'd say definitely my freshman year I signed up for a lot more than usual just because that's what a lot of freshmen do. I used to be in Key Club and then I just haven't kept it up. But I'm in Beta Club right now and in Gaming Club, which is, it's kind of died down a little bit. It's still there. As far as like sports and stuff, this year I've done cross country, swimming, and then I'm doing soccer right now. And then of course I also do the marching band, concert band, and then also theater as far as one act all the way to, we're doing the musical now with the Addams Family.
How long have you been playing the French horn?
Okay, so I started in the 5th grade when I first got to Stratford. I originally wasn't going to do band, but my mother insisted on it. So she forced me to go, she told the teachers, he has to go to band. And I went, and I had already missed, where they tried out all the instruments and picked what they're good at. So I had to go in on, after school one day when there was a bunch of high schoolers and they're just kind of, hanging out after school. And so they all listened to me, and Miss Foss decided I should play the French horn. So yeah, ever since 5th grade I've been playing.
What do you think is your biggest accomplishment with music?
With music, I'd probably say when I went on a trip called the Voyagers International. I know no one at Stratford or in Macon, well, I know of one person in Macon who went with me, but no one else really in our Middle Georgia area went to it, which is basically you turned in this form and they looked over all your past achievements. You had to be a high schooler to do it. I did the summer of my 9th grade year. And you went on a 2-week trip to Europe. We learned all this marching music, and we played with a huge group from kids from Florida and Georgia, of about 180-person band. And we just went around Europe for 2 weeks. We visited cities. We would play, we'd play concerts, and then we would just tour the cities the rest of the time. But
that's cool. And what will you miss most about Stratford?
I'll probably miss the people the most. Also just being around everyone, because especially, my sisters go here, so I'll only be seeing them for holidays and stuff, but even a lot of the people in my class I won't get to see again. Most of them I won't see again until we have a class reunion or something. But it's been really fun, and one of the things that I love about Stratford is that, even though I might not be in class with everyone. Everyone in my grade knows who I am. I know who they are. Everyone's good friends with everyone. Regardless of whether or not you hang out, everyone still knows each other.
What is your favorite class?
That I'm taking this year, or that I have taken.
Any year.
Well, I'll say my favorite class when I was at Stratford was 6th grade when we took ancient history with Mr. Lawson. I just loved it. I loved him. I loved the class. But I'd also say, currently what I'm taking, I really, really love chorus right now. This is my first year taking it. I didn't take it any of the other years, mainly because I had never really sung before, and last year when I joined the quartet, Miss Finnemore said, you need to do chorus next year and build on it, and I've always had fun during the class periods, and it's improved my capability of singing, so.
Who is your favorite teacher?
Ooh, I'd say probably Mr. Stecker. I've only been in his math class for 2 years, but I kind of knew him before that. He always used to tease me, even though I'd never been in his class. And then once I was in his class, he's always so nice to me, and he always makes me laugh. But even though I take a very difficult math and it's challenging for me, he's always there to help me out. So.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, I gotta say Alien. It's an older movie, but I've always loved it. My father introduced it to me. I became obsessed with the franchise, and yeah, that's basically how that happened. What
college do you plan on attending, and major? What majors are you thinking about?
Well, majors, that's the easier part of this question for me. probably pre-med or some type of biology major. Since I do love science. Whereas, what college, I'm still not sure. I've gotten into UGA in Auburn. I'm waiting to hear back from, Swarthmore, Washington Lee, those. And right now I'd say it's between, Swarthmore, Washington Lee are my top 2 picks. If not after that, I'd probably pick UGA or Davidson. But yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
That's good.